What if one of the biggest threats to your health after 65 isn't hidden in your heart, your lungs, or your blood tests, but in the parts of your body you touch every single day and assume are clean enough? If you're over 65, you've likely been told that aging problems come from genetics, bad luck, or diseases you can't control. But doctors keep uncovering a quieter mystery. Why do preventable infections and chronic inflammation quietly shorten the lives of millions of seniors, even those who think their hygiene is just fine? Here's the unsettling clue. These problems don't begin with dramatic symptoms. They begin with routine, with habits formed decades ago, and with areas of the body most people stop paying attention to as they age. Something critical is missing from how seniors think about daily care, and until it's revealed, the risk keeps growing. To understand why, we need to follow the cause and effect timeline, starting much earlier than most people expect. The origins of this issue begin in early adulthood. In your 20s and 30s, the immune system is fast, aggressive, and forgiving. Minor bacterial exposure is quickly neutralized. Skin heals faster. Infections are rare and short-lived. The cause is strong immune surveillance. The effect is a false sense of security, the belief that hygiene mistakes don't matter much. Then come the changes that start quietly in the 40s. Skin begins to thin, oil production drops, circulation slows slightly. According to dermatological studies, the skin's barrier function weakens by midlife. This means bacteria and fungi can settle more easily in folds, creases, and moist areas. Most people don't notice because nothing hurts yet. Now comes the shift after 70 that most people ignore. The immune system no longer responds instantly. Inflammation becomes chronic rather than acute. The National Institute on Aging reports that older adults are far more vulnerable to low-grade infections that don't cause immediate pain, but quietly strain the body over time. This is where small hygiene gaps turn into serious health risks. Here's the breaking point. Doctors begin seeing patterns repeat across hospitals and long-term care settings. Seniors arrive with infections that didn't start as illnesses at all. They started as skin breakdowns, bacterial overgrowth, or unnoticed irritation in very specific body areas. The first of these critical areas is the feet, especially between the toes. With age, circulation to the lower extremities declines. Fungal infections thrive in warm, moist environments. According to CDC data, foot infections are a leading contributor to mobility loss and hospitalization in seniors. The cause is inadequate cleaning and drying. The effect is infection, balance problems, and falls. The second area is behind the ears and along the neck folds. Skin here becomes thinner and traps sweat and bacteria. Studies in geriatric dermatology show that chronic skin inflammation in these areas increases the risk of systemic infection. Many seniors simply rinse quickly, assuming soap running down is enough. It isn't. The third area is the groin and skin folds. This is uncomfortable to talk about, but doctors insist it matters. Moisture, friction, and reduced immune response create a perfect environment for bacterial and fungal growth. American health surveys show that untreated skin infections in these areas significantly increase emergency room visits for seniors over 75. The fourth area is the mouth, not just teeth, but gums and tongue. Research from Harvard Medical School has repeatedly linked poor oral hygiene in seniors to heart disease, pneumonia, and cognitive decline. The cause is bacteria entering the bloodstream. The effect is inflammation far beyond the mouth. Now comes the fallout. These infections don't stay local. They trigger immune responses that drain energy, worsen chronic diseases, and increase medication use. Healthcare costs rise. Independence shrinks. Lifestyle becomes limited not because of age itself, but because of preventable decline. And then come the failed fixes rooted in old advice. A quick shower is enough. I don't sweat much anymore. I've always done it this way. These beliefs were true decades ago, but after 70, the body plays by different rules. What used to be harmless becomes harmful. Here's the twist most seniors never hear: cleanliness after 70 ain't about appearance. It's about inflammation control. Every untreated area becomes a low-level stressor on the immune system. Over time, those stressors add up. This links directly to today. More than 54 million Americans are now over 65. According to Medicare data, infection-related complications are among the top causes of preventable hospitalization in this age group. The pattern repeats across millions of seniors quietly, predictably, and often unnecessarily. So, what can be done right now? 3 direct actions people over 60 can apply today. First, slow down hygiene routines. Thorough cleaning and complete drying matter more than speed. Second, use gentle but effective cleansing. Harsh soaps damage aging skin and make infections more likely. Third, inspect regularly. Early signs of redness, cracking, or odor are warnings, not inconveniences. Here's the clear warning based on evidence. Ignoring these key body areas doesn't just risk discomfort, it increases the likelihood of serious infections that can shorten life expectancy and independence. And here's the open thought to leave you with: if something as simple as daily care can influence how long and how well you live, what other small habits in aging are actually shaping your future in big ways? If this information could help protect someone you love, do like this video and share it. And subscribe for the next chapter, where we lines reveal the everyday habits doctors quietly use themselves as they age, habits most people never hear about until it's too late.